So just come up that hill, thinking it'd be nice, we can carry on walking all the way up to the crags. And the footpath just stops. Right, so we're on our way to Northumberland and I cannot wait, such a beautiful part of the country. I'll not lie, we did struggle to find a campsite that fit all our requirements, i.e. pretty quiet, allowed fire pits and didn't have a no music policy. There's quite a lot of campsites up there. I understand why, because you know a lot of people don't want to go and listen to other people's music, and don't get me wrong, we don't have it blasting out, but you know, we do like to have a bit of music, ambient music on in the background and stuff. We found one, and you'll get to see it, and you'll get to see the campsite tour. I can't wait for you to see that. However, I am going via my friend Steve's. Some of you jovial camper followers from way back when will know who Steve is, and you'll have seen Steve on the channel previously. He came with me to the Lake District when we did a photography competition. He's one of my best mates, so yeah, he's ace. I can't wait to go see him. But I'm spending the night at his house up in Morpeth. That's about maybe an hour away from where we're camping. I'm staying there tonight to have a few beers with him there, and so that should be ace. So if you watched last week's video, you'll know that Jeff has been pretty poorly. He had a cracked intercooler. That aside, because I've just recently had a problem with the van, I'm on edge, and I just need to just chill. I need to just think to myself that I can't worry about problems that don't exist right now and just crack on and worry about them as and when they happen. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to try my hardest to just relax, enjoy the journey, and if a light comes on, a light comes on, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. So as I expected, I arrived, completely forgot that I had my camera with me, and Steve and I pretty much got straight onto the beers, and the only bit of filming I did was towards the end of the night when we were all pretty merry. So back to me saying good morning to you all. Good morning everybody, we're almost ready to go, but we just got to get some supplies for Steve, get in the van, and then set off into the Northumberlandness. We're about an hour from the campsite. Can't check in till 3, but we're going to try and get in a bit earlier to see if they'll let us in. We're going to do a phonography competition, which should be interesting and amusing. No idea how that's going to go. That'll be ace. And that's about it. So I shall see you in a bit. See you, bye! We're off camping.
Bonza!
Nice. Lovely.
Need a bit.
We've arrived. I'll be doing a campsite tour in a bit, and there's about 6 plots here, I think. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plots, and this is it. This is the whole campsite. It's still a little bit breezy, but it's nowhere near as windy as it was coming over. It was absolutely horrendous, and the rain as well was nuts. And we thought, oh, here we go again, freaking rain. Oh yeah, nice. Dinner. Dinner has arrived. So yeah, we're just going to get set up, camped up, and do a photography competition. Although, to be fair, I don't know what I'm going to photograph, do you?
We'll have to go out walking.
Yeah, we'll have to, yeah. To go for a bit of a wander, get some fresh air, maybe a wander up that way or something, I don't know. We'll figure something out. Right, nice.
So in true campervan style, I didn't like the spot we had chosen, which was actually our second choice, so we moved again so that we had better views and a less likely chance of somebody pitching up next to us.
I think we got enough wood.
We've definitely got enough wood, mate. If you don't like chickens, don't come here. One of them just belted over. I've never seen a chicken run before. It's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. So Steve's just eating his lamb hot pot that he's cooked in the microwave. We're going nice and simples today. So what we're going to do is get things sorted in the van and then go for a bit of a wander because this area is beautiful. And that's basically what's happening. So we shall see you on the... In fact, I won't see you on the walk. I'll see you after the campsite tour. Okay, see you, bye.
The Rigg campsite is about 40 minutes east of Morpeth, and you truly feel like you're deep in the heart of Northumberland with stunning 360 views all around you. Check-in was simple, and we were guided to our pitch by the owner, who told me that we could also book food for the evening and or breakfast for the morning. We were then greeted by many chickens who never really left us alone for the duration of our stay. The site sits next to a gallery called the Bellwether Gallery, but sadly it was closed. It did look like it had some great items inside and also a few supplies for camping should you need them. The site has a lovely looking restaurant and bar, but we didn't make use of it this time. If we'd stayed a little bit longer, I think we would have booked in and had a pint or two in the bar. There's also an outdoor seating area which I'm sure is super lovely on a warm day with a pint. There are just 8 standing pitches on site. The grassed area is quite boggy, and I think that's just due to the rain, and all have electric hookup. We chose a plot that was right next to the hookup point and noticed that one unit serves 4 pitches, so you might need to bring a longer electric hookup lead if you choose a spot further away. The toilet block is inside the main building, access from the back of the campsite, which is open 24/7. The toilets were clean, but a few taps were broken, a cubicle was out of order, and it had kind of a high school circa 1990s vibe about it. There was a bike storage area, a chemical disposal point, albeit a little further up the path and a hole in the floor, and a waste disposal point near the entrance. The cost for our stay, including electric hookup, was £35 per night, and all of my Yorkshireness aside, I do think that's a bit pricey for the amenities compared to other sites that provide more at a cheaper price. There's nothing wrong with this site, but I don't think I would choose to stay here again. The walks we could find from the site were limited due to the main road, and the cockerel first thing in the morning wasn't very welcome either.
We're coming towards my nemesis. Freaking cows. Absolutely hate them. Well, I don't hate them. I just don't like being in a field with them. But the view's gorgeous. Look at that. Right nice. Not you, Div. Oh, there's a calf as well, so they're just going to be even more like angry with life. So just come up that hill, thinking it'd be nice, we can carry on walking all the way up to the crags. And the footpath just stops. It's all like fenced off and stuff. There's nothing. I can't see, that's someone's house, so you can't go in there. And then, I think what used to be potentially a gate, or a stile or something, is now just a fence. So,
No.
Walk over.
That is the end of that particular walk.
Yeah. I might grab this photograph while I'm up here though, because it's lovely. Add it into the photo comp on the phones. What phone have you got?
Oppo something or other.
He's got an Oppo something or other. Don't come here for technicals. And I've got a Samsung something or other that flip. Full blown windage. So we're back over at the campsite. The wind's dropped loads now. I think we're in a bit of a valley, so that's a good thing to note if you come in here and it's a windy, blustery kind of few days or whatever. Down here actually it's all right, and the pop top can stay up. Another thing as well, we're going to go down to the river, see if we can get down to there, see what that's like. Steve's just dropping off his coat and his jumper because he's too warm. I'm all right like this, because I know at some point he's probably going to start throwing it down. I'm going to be laughing my head off because I've got a coat on and he's not going to have anything, and it's going to be funny as I know it is. We're trying to follow this road to go down to the river, to see if we can get to the river. Now, we're using Outdoor Active because we don't know the area at all. We've not really planned a walk as such. Well, we haven't planned a walk at all. But we knew that we were going to be in a lovely area, and with Outdoor Active you can never really be lost. You're just like, well, that's where we need to go. You draw a line and off you go, and it'll navigate you there, which is ace. So we just keep checking that just to see where we're at. But we're exploring down here just to see what delights are down there, because there could be some great photography opportunities. Who knows? Who knows, Steve?
I do not know, Cole.
Yeah, because as soon as we get back to that van, it's beer time.
Oh, we're already well past beer o'clock.
We are, it's nearly 4.
Up here, Cole.
Yeah.
You know, you've got to look at the different time zones.
Right, okay.
Beer o'clock starts at 10.
Oh, right, okay. Right, so beer o'clock starts a lot earlier up here, apparently. Because this is where Steve lives now.
1 hour per 10 miles north.
Right, so update. We can't get to the river. Not from this bit. There's a brilliant and a lovely path that runs along the other side of the river, but we just can't get over. We found like this little tributary that heads down towards the river, which is the North Tyne, and I wanted to get to it, touch the water and start going, fog on the Tyne is all mine, all mine. But sadly not. Which is a bit rubbish, isn't it, Steve?
A bit of an anticlimax.
Yeah. Don't know if you've seen, guys, but
Oh, here we go.
Look at that.
Here we
I
go.
don't know if you can see it, but the sun might
What do
be
you mean? I
shining
don't know
off
if you
it.
can see it. You can't miss it.
It's like looking at the surface of the moon. Certainly show up on 360 cam.
Lovely.
It'd be like a second sun.
360-degree bald.
Yes, yeah. Just sack off the walk now and just do beer.
Yeah.
Done.
We walked back to the campsite, and as the temperature dropped, all eyes pointed towards getting the fire going, so we started to chop some wood, ready for the evening ahead. Then it was truly beer time.
Good man.
So even though Steve has sat like at the opposite side of where the wind's going, it's still going in his face, and the wind's blowing that way. It's brilliant. Always gets him. Always gets him. We decided to put the fire on, and I've got my dry robe on because it's properly cold. It's really, really cold. It's daft. It shouldn't be this cold. It shouldn't. It just shouldn't be this cold. But it's beer time, obviously. And I know I'm on Foster's, but what are you doing? What's happening? What's happening in World of Steve? Oh, that's a nice picture. The photography competition continues. Right, I'm going to enjoy my beer, and I'll see you for an update in a bit. Bye. He's looking at vans. He's been looking at campers for a long time now, and now he's completely in the I need to buy a van zone now. He's going to do it all himself, and I think what we're going to do as well is when he builds his van, we're going to do a van build series. At some point, it's going to be a long while from now, but we'll do a little van build series, sort of intersperse those into, or give you updates on what he's doing and stuff. I'm going to
have a fish tank in it.
Gonna have a fish tank in it. If you get a fish tank in it, I cannot wait for you to have to brake hard and then get covered in fish. I'm going to give him a camera so he can sort of vlog what he's doing. Then he's going to send me the stuff, and then we'll do updates and things like that. We've all got it. We've got it figured out. We've got it figured out. Because I never made a video of my van build because I didn't have the channel at the time. There was nothing. I didn't have anything. It was just me building a van. I didn't even know there were a VW scene or anything like that. I just built a van. And it looks snazzy and lovely, and I'm happy with it. And now Steve wants one because he knows that when, like, say for instance, I do a trip, he'll come with me, and then we've both got our own domains, our own vans to go back to, and he can make his a mess and fart in it and stuff like that, like he does in mine. and yeah, all is good. So the beers are flowing, and we obviously inevitably need a wee at some point. So I've just been into the van, had a wee, and then Steve just got into the van. I heard a knock on the window. He's got his backside pressed up against the glass. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put up a picture that I took, and I'm going to put up a picture that Steve took, and I'm not going to say whose is whose, and I want you guys, I'll probably put a number, like maybe number 1 and then number 2, and then in the comment section below I want you guys to tell us which one you think is the better photograph. Now bear in mind, obviously we've taken these photographs on our phones, that was the idea. And yeah, just let us know which one you think's the best, because it's just a bit of a healthy competition, which is 8. I love that. We're going to get some dinner on in a minute. It's about 6:30, and we're absolutely flying through the wood because the wind's blowing. It's just burning it. It's just going. It's ridiculous. Paul, there's a slider on the front. Yeah. There you go. You see, he filled it up. He thought.
Coming up to the top of my.
So yeah, just chilling the night away now. Beer, fire pit, best friend. The fire's really hot. It's really hot. Look at that. That's how you make a fire. Yeah, we're just chilling out now, and we've had dinner. It was lovely. We had a microwave meal because we just couldn't be bothered cooking and doing the full kind of camping thing. We just thought, just shove it in the microwave, just have a nice, simple, easy evening. And get chatting, and that's what we've basically done. We're having a really good catch up. I've not seen Steve for such a long time, and yeah, so that's basically what's happening. So I'm going to say good night, guys, and I shall see you guys in the morning. Take care. See you. Good night. Good morning and all that. I've got my Yorkshire popped up on Ventures mug because it tastes better in that, obviously. Had a great evening. Still got all the packing up of the van to do and stuff, and got to drop Steve off back in Morpeth and then do the 2-hour drive back home. But it's been mint. I've absolutely loved it. We burnt all the wood last night. We had three bags of logs, brand new ones, and then a tub of logs all the way through. We started the fire pit about 6, and then we came in because we were cold, probably about 1ish, and then stayed up till about 2. It's probably one of the latest nights we've had in van. So yeah, that was ace. And then, and Steve's having, what is it, a
Roast chicken dinner,
roast chicken dinner for breakfast. A roast chicken dinner for breakfast. Right, so that's us pretty much packed away and ready to go, and all done and dusted. The ground was like a quagmire last night. You can see where I was sat. That's literally where my feet were. You can see where the fire pit was. It's been protected by the fire pit protector, but there's obviously our feet marks. Nothing you can do about that, really. But hopefully, you know, the grass will come back. We've not scorched the grass or anything like that. It's literally just where our feet were. But yeah, it's super quaggy. As soon as you go a bit further down there, it gets really boggy, and most of these sets are pretty boggy as well. In fact, I've just found a tin that's blown away, and that's definitely one of ours. So let's get that taken back. Must have blown away. Brilliant. I shall see you guys on the next adventure. Take care. See you, bye.
I was thinking. When you get to the end of the road, turn right.
Lovely. It's like being on my driving tests or something.
And you failed.
I'm going to buy a spade.
Chainsaw.
Chainsaw. Done. Chainsaw. Come in for carrots. Leave with a chainsaw. Oh, that's why you don't wear a white top.
I'm going to be getting bollocked when I go home. I'm struggling to get penetration.
Right, so I've just been doing the campsite tour, which is coming up in the next bit. And because me and Steve are doing a phonography competition, he just burped in the background, brilliant. It's open from 10:30 to 4:30 every day. Although it's shut now.
I'm going to have to lob the little fella out at some point.
Brilliant, just as I started recording. Basically, Steve needs a wee. Oh, look at the state of me hair. We can see the moon, but there's no point me filming it because it's just like a little speck of dot on the camera to you guys. But
Speck of dots.
whatever. Good morning, everybody. Do not adjust your TV sets. Steve's backside absolutely reeks this morning, and in a confined area in a van, it's not good. Oh my God. People, send help. Please send help.
Why is it so funny? Why? It's so funny.
Yeah, Steve just put the five. Oh, lovely. Steve's just put the 5 foot away and farted on me. Brilliant.